Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is many a true nerd, and welcome to Starcraft 2. I love Starcraft 2. I've always loved Starcraft. I've loved Starcraft for decades, ever since the original came out. But except there's one interesting thing, which is I've always enjoyed watching it more than actually playing it, to be honest. I've always enjoyed actually watching high-level Starcraft games. Like, I was one of the really early Starcraft nerds. I was watching flipping high-level Starcraft Brood War play from Korea on YouTube in its absolute infancy, when that was still a very niche thing to do. Oh, those days, those early Flash versus Jaedong, the amazing Terran versus Zerg clashes we had there, magnificent. I was terrible at StarCraft 1. I was pretty damn bad at StarCraft 2. The best ever managed in StarCraft 2, 1v1, I played Terran, was at one point I was a diamond, and that was pretty much luck. I just happened to do some really good placement matches. I was much more comfortable floating around gold and platinum, generally gold, to be honest. So today I've decided to come back in and see whether actually, now that I'm, a professional video games player, I'm therefore going to be much better. But I'm going to do a bit of the campaign of Wings of Liberty on Brutal, because I really like the campaigns in StarCraft. I think they're really cool.
The threat of a new Zerg invasion is still very real, but instead of expanding our fleets, you've squandered trillions on hunting down has-been rebels like Jim Raynor.
Jim Raynor represents a clear and present threat to this dominion. He is an unscrupulous, lawless revolutionary bent on spreading fear and dissension across the sector.
So obviously this is our hero, Jim Raynor. You know he's the good guy because the voice on the television says that he's a terrorist. And in games, if the voice on the TV says you're a terrorist, you're universally the good guy, which is kind of strange because in our world, when someone's described as a terrorist on the TV, for the most part, most people seem to just believe it without question, but games work by bizarro logic like that.
It ain't over till it's over, you son of a bitch.
We can tell he's the good guy because he's an alcoholic who shoots other people's televisions. This is definitely not the strongest plot of the various versions of StarCraft 2, by the way. Heart of the Swarm has the best plot because it's the one that's most like StarCraft 1, which is it's kind of interesting and complicated. You don't know who the good guys or the bad guys are. This one's a little bit too much, we're the goodies and they're the baddies. Which is a shame, because the original StarCraft 1 campaign was very much about who can you trust, everyone's a little bit untrustworthy and unscrupulous. But instead, this is kind of like Jim Raynor goodie Arcturus makes baddie, but never mind. So, this is StarCraft 2. It's a pretty simple RTS in case you've never played it. You know, you've got units, you can just kind of select them all and move them all around with simple kind of mouse clicks and stuff. The little black guy at the front, that's Jim Raynor himself. He's a hero unit, which basically just means he's got loads of health next to all the other guys, and I'm assuming he hits a lot harder as well. Yeah, these guys hit for 6 damage, he hits for 12. That basically means in this early stage we're going to want him at the front, because the damage output of the Marines is pretty high, but they'll go down quickly. Jim Raynor's got loads of health, so we'll simply kind of keep him at the front here and just move him along. And we're on brutal difficulty right now, so I'm probably going to be wrong and Jim Raynor's going to die almost immediately. But this is the first training mission, so hopefully it's not going to be that difficult, right?
Don't go up that road.
Well, to be honest, it's the only road. I don't really have much choice. Okay, 4 troops over there. Jim Raynor leading. All I'm going to do is put an attack command in to the far side just to kind of get him. So he'll move in first. They'll hopefully be attacking Jim Raynor. They'll all die. No. Okay, so I've already lost one of my guys. That's fine. Jim, I need you up front, Jim. There you go. Now all of you guys head in first. Jim Raynor goes in, my guys join up so they don't die, so that means that I've only lost 1 and we killed 4. But, ooh, I think that's more guys than are there normally. Oh well, Jim Raynor's just he's got loads of health, you see, he's got 200 health. Probably better to destroy this thing as well. I think it's just an optional objective that's kind of more important in the other difficulties. Right, move up. Men's Glies, yes, he probably does. He is indeed the baddie. He was kind of the goodie, but a really morally dubious goodie in the first game. Now he's just straight up baddie. Anyway, forward we go. Oh, is that it's supposed to be like a dead Zerg over there? Oh no, that's just green paint, isn't it? Yes, green paint from Haymansk. Ah, now this bit's interesting. So what we've got up here is a great big courtyard. And what's going to happen is, the moment I walk into this area, there's going to be a cutscene where some drop pods drop in and drop in some Marines. And they'll start fighting, and the Dominion will start fighting back, and they'll mostly be killed. The thing is, if I give a command to my lads before that cutscene begins, they'll continue executing it during the cutscene. So I'm just going to drop a save here, and I'll show you what I mean. So if I just move my lads forward a little bit till the cutscene kicks off. So right now we're in a bit of a cutscene. If we just watch it where the camera directs us to go.
Then it's time to call in that special delivery.
Yeah, special delivery. So my lads come in, and right now I can control them, but you'll notice they're basically being killed almost immediately. Now, I can order my guys in, but to be honest, they're all already mostly dead and they'll have taken loads of damage. Now, let's try that again, but this time, actually have my lads moving during the cutscene. Alright, so my lads move over here, and now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to attack command them out into I don't know, I can't see. We're just attack commanding them in. There we are. It said move these guys in. My lads are going to, yeah, immediately start helping out. They're going to take some damage, sure, absolutely, but Jim Raynor's tanking most of the damage. And now, you'll notice that way more of my... Look at that. I think we just killed all of them with basically no loss. My original group, I think, didn't even take a loss, but all of the guys that came in the drop pods are now around, which means I've now got a ridiculous amount of firepower, and the rest of the mission is going to be much, much easier. Screw you, mate. You oh dear, that was actually, there were, oh, I didn't realize there were going to be people back there. If I'd known there were going to be people back there, I probably wouldn't have actually come that way. Alright, standard StarCraft logic. Who are you? The guy who's weak. Guy who's weak, go to the very back, alright? Jim Raynor, you're on still half health, so you're okay to remain towards the front. But everyone sort of, there we are, everyone sort of clustered together a bit here. That's fine. Now we're going to go this way, and then there'll be a little cutscene. There we are. So that's a truck with a turret on top and just a few Marines. Fine. Alright, now what's the best way to deal with this? I think Jim Raynor can probably tank pretty effectively against these lads, so he can go towards the front. There we are, not right at the front, but towards the front now. Just everyone moved forward to here. There we are. And now stay, yeah, deal with all these guys before we approach the actual truck. Okay, we've lost a few lads, mind. Jim Raynor, you're going to be, yeah, oh, you've still got loads of health. Yeah, get towards the front, you lazy git. Go on, in you come. And then he'll join in, and all the other Marines will join in, and this thing will go down very quickly. Beautiful.
There's more people still being held up ahead.
I'll see to them.
Actually, we won't. We'll kind of be needing these guys to help us out, which is in a moment when we go down the hill, they'll all charge in and help. And I really, really, really need them to, actually.
We're with you, Raiders!
That's right, you are. Now, please jump in and meat shield for me. That's right, in you go. In you go. I need all you... There you go. Everyone meat shield for me. Because they've got these ridiculously powerful firebomb things that are actually really, really, really good. Don't focus on the statue, please. No, get forward and get the Vikings before they land, because there's Vikings that are going to land here. Yeah, there we are. Take out Vikings, take out Vikings, take out Vikings before they even land, and we have basically won. Beautiful. Oh, this game. This game is not as good as Brood War. This campaign isn't as good as Brood War. The story's not as good as Brood War. The gameplay is improved. But I do prefer the more complex story of Brood War. Heart of the Swarm is good, because I like how, yeah, the more complex story of Kerrigan. In fact, the game pretty much is always better when Kerrigan's at the centre of it. Brood War was Kerrigan-centric, and Heart of the Swarm is really based around Kerrigan. It's always the best story when Kerrigan's involved. Blizzard do those kind of, like, complex anti-heroes very, very well. Alright, time for things to get a little bit more complicated, because we're actually going to start building some stuff here. Let's get some SCVs going on here. Lovely. So this time we're actually kind of having to harvest minerals and build a thing. Yeah, if you've never played this before, it's kind of a fairly typical RTS you'll be used to. There's a base, you build workers, the workers gather resources, that gives you money with which you can buy more workers, etc, etc. Supplies are limit, you can also kind of invest in infrastructure or tech up or something. But this early part of the campaign is fairly simple, because you don't really have any upgrades or anything. There'll probably be some little just kind of drops of like minerals and gas floating around just to give you a bit of an advantage and a heads up nice and early. There typically will be. There's something. That's nothing at all. Is anyone guarding these drops? No, they're not. Beautiful. Now, just get some more going on here. We may as well just kind of get some more going on. And we can also just direct our barracks into these guys. We'll get some Marines going on too. But actually, before we do that, one of you guys, let's see if I remember my hotkeys. BS? Yes, BS is indeed B for build, S for supply. I remember my hotkeys. I'm impressed with myself, quite frankly, that I can actually remember my bloody hotkeys. He's got to finish building that before anything else can be built, however. You know what? As we can't build any of these right now, let's build a tech lab instead. And also a bee refinery? Yes, BR. I'm going to try and do this without actually looking in the menus and see if I can just bloody remember all my hotkeys. So BS. Refinery, build some more workers, that's moving there. I remember barracks, barracks is BB. We can definitely afford one of those. In fact, we can probably afford a double one of those. You over there, BB. build some more barracks just so we can pump more Marines simultaneously. But not just Marines, but also medics. Medics, apparently the hotkey is E, which I needed to check because medics don't exist in the multiplayer game, which I've played a lot more than the single player. Base is under attack, apparently. Well, this isn't good. I don't actually have that many, you know, many Marines ready. Oh, dear. Right, okay. Luckily, I just popped a medic, so the medic basically heals Marines. Marines can shoot kind of ground and air. They're basic units, but luckily, we have indeed got some, yes. Apparently, we're just going to be attacked. So, yes, brutal difficulty. Remember, John, brutal difficulty. Right, all 3 Marines just rally to that guy over there. We just need to get basically some Marines going on as quickly as possible. But now we've got that producing, yes, multiple ones at once. Lovely. Luckily, they kind of pretty intelligently build. If you just click on all your barracks and then just hit AAA, then obviously it builds 1 Marine from each, which is quite bloody convenient. Actually, what even else is available? Can I even build no, I can't build an engineering core yet. That's not a thing that exists here. So all we need now really is probably E and then AA. Yeah, that's fine. Once we just get 1 more medic and a couple more Marines going on, we'll probably move out and take the rest of the map. We probably don't need much more in the way of SCVs. In fact, we'll probably be moving those guys out. We may well have too many already, quite frankly. Ah, the game has actually flagged to us that there is, in fact, another rebel base up that will join us, but they're well protected with some medics and Marines. They'll be able to hold out for quite some time. Now all we need to do is just get some more units going on here. So EEE, AAA, AAA. Not enough minerals. You'll have minerals in time. Now, that will just produce a whole load of units that will come and join me. I'm just basically going to move these guys up. Because to be honest, now that I've got Marines, we should be fine to just move to victory, as they say sometimes a bit. Yeah, let's go and clear out these guys. So with my medics, yeah, they've got medics too, but we've got way too much firepower. Uh-oh. Do I think... Oh, flip. My base is about to be flipping attacked. Balls. Okay, fine. I picked a really bad time to move out. Luckily, my guys are here and will easily be able to clear out their guys. There's way more of them. There we go. Excellent. I picked a bad moment to move out there. Right, let's just put these guys onto control group 1. So now if I tap 1 and I press EE, AA, AA, then that means basically this will just start producing more and more units, which is bloody convenient. Now, and then, oh, I left one of their medics alive. Don't leave their medics alive. No one survives. Nobody bloody survives. Now, at this point, we should hopefully, assuming we don't bloody pick a terrible time to move out again, just be able to pretty much straight move over here. So I'll just move over here. A just basically means, yeah, you attack as you're going along, just in case you run into any dangerous enemies. We will utterly slaughter these guys, no problem at all. Go back to base. Don't actually look back to base. We just need to basically just hammer at A. Just A, yeah, A forever. We'll be killing our own guys as we go along here, and then we can just pop up here, and these guys will presumably officially join us immediately. And, we get all their supply depots as well, which is good. Excellent. So now we just basically hide down here. We don't even need to worry about the ramp. This is probably safe to make sure they don't accidentally come to my group. Oh, someone's working on a little Hellion over here. That's cute. Right, okay. In that case, yeah, they're going to attack us, but I doubt they're going to be able to actually... No, don't chase! Don't chase, alright? Everyone just focus for a second here. Now, what I want to do is, so B, and then Shift, S, 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 S. Basically, this guy's now just going to keep building supply depots forever. He'll never, ever stop, which is, as far as I'm concerned, good. And then I just go over to 1, then EE, and then A until it stops me. Beautiful. They're going to get bigger and bigger and bigger as we go along, which is convenient. But at this point, we've got a way bigger force. Just take out their medics, because their medics are going to make life tough. I think we've got Hellions coming in. That was the deal with this mission, wasn't it? There were Hellions. So that's fine. Hellions are tough, but like they'll be able to fry a few of my guys. But yeah, that's it. I think at this point, we're pretty much big enough to just... storm straight in. So, yep, okay, the guy who these guys are all going to are all fine. My barracks, I could probably do with investing in some more barracks, to be honest, but that's fine. I think at this point we should just be able to sweep straight in. We can definitely go a little bit close just to take out... Yep, bunkers don't stand a chance. We might have just lost one guy there. That's fine. And then we can just... I think we can just move into victory at this point. Move into destruction, destruction, destruction. Their Hellions can't do a thing to me. Beautiful. This is all going very, very well. Their medics are trying to heal each other. Not going well. They're making bad decisions. Yeah, keep on going, keep on going, keep on... Oh, wait, that's a bloody siege tank. Right, back off for a second. That's just cheating. That is just bloody cheating. We're not bloody allowed siege tanks yet. I won't be allowed siege tanks like halfway through the campaign because they're too powerful. But apparently the computer's just allowed to have them now. Alright, fine. Where is that siege tank? Okay, let's take out their barracks. No, take out... Overkill. Let's just take out this here barracks. They're trying to repair it, damn them. No, don't let them repair it. Don't let them repair it. Take out all of their SCVs. Yeah, they don't have enough. They don't have enough healing to take that out. Good. One of their production facilities is down. That's that. They're trying to repair a tech lab. Clever. Let's just take out all their SCVs. Let's just not get too close and... No, don't. I think they're trying to bait me. Okay, stay this side. I think the siege tank is the other side of the base. That's just some bloke. Ah, they've got a react, which I'm not allowed to build yet. That means they can build 2 things at once that don't require a tech lab. And then we got one of these. Oh, yeah. The army's now big enough to... Screw it. Go find the siege tank. Into the siege tank. Into the siege tank. I know it hurts. Siege tanks have a minimum range, though. If you get too close, they physically can't fire. Take out the factory, and we've pretty much won. Huzzah. Excellent. I'm so good at this game, clearly. Well, it's basically just a case of if you get to a critical mass in Starcraft, you've pretty much won, you can just move to victory. Oh, I'm floating a lot of minerals, which is considered a bad thing in Starcraft, so I'm just going to build all the Marines in the world just to keep more and more troops coming in. But at this point, yes, we have pretty much won. Lovely. And with that done, I think that's the end of the mission. Kaboom!
Crane controls accessed. Decrypting security overrides.
Bringing Magic MacGuffin to surface. Ooh, magic plot MacGuffin. Ah, now this is the mission I really wanted to get into. Welcome to 0 Hour. The Zerg, the big insecty horrible things, have shown up on the planet, and we need to hold out against them for 20 minutes in real time. And on brutal difficulty, they're not kidding around. This gets utterly, utterly mad, and I love it. And I don't think I've ever beaten this mission on brutal before. So let's figure out how to do that then. So basically we're going to be relying for the most part on these bunkers, because the Zerg have to cross these bridges. We've got bridge, and then some missile turrets for defense, and then basically we've got 2 choke points. They can come in either of these bridges, then our base is up this ramp here. Let's set up a control grid for those, get some Marines going on here, get some SCVs building here. We're not going to need... Actually, we don't need much in the way of gas. Gas is not the most important thing. And yes, indeed, we've got some Zerg coming in here. Get 1 SCV down here. We basically just need to be building more and more bunkers. We just need all the bunkers in the world, as well as to be defending these here. Yeah, as long as we're actually defending. No, get these guys away, get these guys away, and just take them out. Oh, flip. Right, okay. And then take out 1 Hydrus. Right. So... Not fun. We just took kind of quite significant damage from this. Right, you go down there, and you are going to be... Okay, you're automatically repairing by default. Our SCVs need to focus on repairing bunkers. We need as many bunkers as possible. We just need to stack up the damn bunkers. You lot go down here. One of you over here. More guys over here. Now, we've also received a request for help from those guys. We may or may not be able to fulfill that request. Oh, darn it. You need to have... okay, 1 tech lab, 1 reactor. Yes, okay. And we're also going to need... Oh, we're already going to be short of gas in a second. You see the countdown in the top right there? Evacuation in 17 minutes. When that gets to about, say, 2 minutes or so, everything goes utterly, utterly... mad. Seriously, it's mad. Right, get these guys out. We also need someone to be working on building some supply depots. We can upgrade our guys, but to be honest, we're better off just not worrying about it. So you see, this time we're doing much better, because the SCVs are actually repairing these. No, don't do that. Just stay. Yeah, the SCVs are repairing the bunkers, which means we've got much more survivability going on. Zerg flyers are coming in, but that's fine. We've got some missile turrets. That should work well enough just in case we actually need to. So, EEAAAAA. Beautiful. Just keep on producing. And then, here we go. Get the Marines back. And then our own SCVs can help repair the missile turrets. So this wouldn't be too bad. You, go over there and repair that missile turret. Save it, save it, save it, save it, save it. You, get some more things going on. SCVs, get down here. I need another bunker. Basically need to be producing a lot of bunkers. And then I think... Do we have enough troops to go out into the world and try and get those troops? Possibly. Okay, when we got some medics, we'll go and get some. E, A. Oh, flip. We're running very low on minerals right now. Yeah, we need to head out into the world just for no other reason than to get the extra minerals, really. Right. You, what's the empty? Unload all is D, apparently. Interesting. Unload or something. Right, you just go up here. Oh, flip. That's a flipping Hydralisk. You're going to take some damage doing this, mind. But we'll get a few extra troops and some extra resources. Oh, that's a flipping Hydralisks again. Hydralisks are... Oh, dear. Right, you go up here. We're going to have some trouble here. Guys, D to unload. And then get on top of this bunker right here. No, don't. Why they're repairing the empty bunker. Those utter geniuses. Right, okay, if this bunker goes down, get the troops straight away into this bunker. This bunker. This bunker. Okay. So basically, it's all gone wrong. It's all gone completely wrong. These guys now need to come back to base right now because we've already kind of lost one of our lines of defense. Beautiful. Now, you guys need to be... Why are you not producing troops faster? Get a unit over here to repair that bunker, please. Repair that bunker as fast as you can. These lads now need to come up here. Yeah. Oh. No, it's all gone completely wrong already. That bunker's gone. We've lost one bunker. Yeah, and then take out Hydralisks are utter nightmares. Right, okay. We've lost both bridges. I'd say it's probably time to... Okay, abandon the bridges. Abandon the bridges entirely. We can't hold on two fronts at once. All we've got to do is we've just got to barricade up this main thing. The fact that we've abandoned... the fact that we've had to abandon both of these this early is a concern. Yes, 4 guys in here. We can only fit 4 into one bunker. We need, just more troops as fast as possible. B-U. We just need a line of bunkers, and it needs to be several thick, ideally. There's going to be more. That's more coming. Get in there. I'm going to divert several. Okay, all SCVs. SCVs just repair en masse. SCVs repair en masse, alright? Just repair everything. Repair all the things. Is the bunker going to be ready soon? And do we have more things? Okay, we held. You need to... Yeah, I need more SCVs. Okay, a few of you can go back to mining. Well, I need most of you here. There's a group of troops over there who are asking for help, but actually I'm not going to help them. I'm just going to treat them as decoys because I can't afford to help them right now. I need another bunker. Another bunker right here. Second layer of defense right here. Okay, you guys are right here. I'm going to need at least one medic, to be honest. Do I have enough? How much does a medic cost? 75. Okay. Allies are being attacked. Oh dear. Right, I can't afford to actually right now. Yeah, I can't actually afford anything. As soon as the... Oh, you got stuck in a stupid place. Well bloody done. We've got flyers coming in. Right. Try and keep that turret alive if we can. Base is under attack. Yeah, I know it is. Right, we've actually got a medic here. Oh, flip, they're coming in from both sides. That may just have to be a we don't care type situation, actually. Lost that turret.
Ride's on its way.
His ride's on its way, says Jim Raynor. Yeah, in 9 minutes, we're only flipping halfway there. Right, 4 of you, get in here. We need another bunker right here. Keep building bunkers. Get me 2 more SCVs and a hell of a lot more. Actually, get me a... Yeah, get me one of them. Oh, we're actually flipping supply locked for once. Blimey. Okay, get ready to... Okay, everyone go and just, heal up the bunkers. Heal up the bunkers. We've got plenty of bunkers on this occasion. We should be able to hold... Oh, that's a bloody Baneling! What? That's not fair! How's that fair? Get in the bunkers. Okay, we should be able to hold. It's 1 breach. We should be able to... Okay. We should be able to hold against 1 breach. Okay, bunker. Build a new bunker. We can't let them swarm us like that. It's just not allowed. I'm going to need a new supply depot. Bunker. Right, okay. You lot round here. We're going to need... Oh, they're already coming in for the next round. Additional supply depots required. Where are the bloody... Where are the SCVs? You're supposed to be repairing this. Bloody hell. Right, okay. I think they might be all a bit dead. Bunker. Hold. I need to get more SCVs. Oh, bloody hell. We don't have the flipping anything. Right, I need more SCVs. I need an SCV around this side. 4 troops to go into that bunker. At this point, the Zerg have started spreading their creep and have just started moving these guys up. Need an SCV over here. Yeah, I need an SCV on each side. Bunker, and then here. 4 troops right here. You guys right in the middle. Ideally, another bunker right here. This is all going to work. This is going to be fine. AAA. Wait, what the? Oh, that's more of them. Right, move the main army over to the left to deal with the problem of the mutalisks going down. Very nice. Right, 4 more. Okay, this is starting to look a bit more impenetrable, which are like, oh, they're taking out our oh, damn it, they've taken out our supply depots. No, you utter gits. That means I can't replenish my army. I'm going to need to pay for bloody more of those. Actually, you know what? Let's put the supply depots in a more sensible place. Let's put the supply depots in a place that actually stops. Okay, guys. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's right. We got those SCVs. I need more SCVs to be repairing. Get another SCV over here. More SCVs. Good. Now, yeah, we need more. We need more SCVs. Actually, no, you can build a supply depot. Right. Yeah, right there. Right there. You be here. You be about here. Do we have any more bunkers that aren't built yet? And then we need this. I can't build any more. I can't build any more troops. I'm not allowed. Bunker right here. This is my entire plan. Oh bloody hell! Are they bringing up? They're bringing up spine crawlers, aren't they? You utter gits. Right. Okay. Take out the banelings before. Okay, the banelings went down before they even reached our things. That's good. More SCVs, and then we're actually back to supply. Good. Just keep building more and more troops here. I could do an upgrade if I had the minerals, which I'm not going to. 4 minutes, yeah, but it's going to get crazy. Right, let's get an upgrade going on. This is probably a bit late to be upgraded, to be honest. You can actually, no, hang on, no, you on the gas. Don't be on gas anymore. We don't need gas. We've got enough gas. Okay, I could do with some more SCVs on repair duties. Can you get over here? 4 in here. And then we've got, what's the weak point of this base? There's arguably a weak point somewhere around here-ish. Yeah, okay. Let's just make sure they don't cause a problem. And then more... No, we're actually oversupply at the minute. That's fine. We won't be oversupply when... what's a sensible place? There's arguably a bit of a weak point about, like, here. Which in a moment we'll be able to... Oh, yeah, this is where it gets a bit more interesting. Right, and then as soon as these guys... Okay, the SCVs are doing a very bad job repairing, which is what they're supposed to be doing. Okay, that SCV's trying to repair, but he failed miserably. Right, that pulse got taken off there. You all did a terrible job, and we've got no money to repair the defences right now. Right, build a new bunker right here. Right here, you bastards, because you've all just failed miserably. Darn it. Right, okay. Yep, and they're trying to repair. They need to go back to, like, here. No, you need to be off the front line. Right, okay. Off the front line. Thank you. And then, no, put it up. Bloody hell. Right, okay. Troops, can you even get into there? Yeah, you can get into there. That's good. Oh, bloody hell. We just need to, okay, that we can take out. That we can manage. That we can do. We just need troops to be... Okay, the SCVs. I need one of you around here. One of you around... Oh, I don't need that. Okay, okay, you know what? Retreat. We don't need any more. Why are you there? Why are you there? Yes. Okay, just... At this point, we have no more mining, I think. I think we've got no mining. We're just going to have to do without mining. Okay, yep, all of the SCVs, they can't repair because they've got no money to repair with. So basically, we've just got what we've got at the minute. Yeah, I need you to be repairing. I need at least, like, a couple of you to be... Take out that Zergling just so we can get some money into repair. This is the last minute and a half, by the way. Right, okay, we're going into trying to cheat, which is I'm going to float my buildings off to one side of the map. Then up. And then after this, we just need to survive for 1 minute. Okay? Just 1 minute. I'm just going to float my buildings away. As long as I still have a base in 58 seconds, I technically win. Because I still had a base.
No rush.
Okay, I'm being chased. This is what scummy Terrans do when they don't want to admit they've lost. But if I can just make it happen for the next 30 seconds, we've done it. Where are the Mutalisks? Okay, the Mutalisks are trying to... I've just flown my building into a bloody thing. Where are the Mutalisks going? Rescue the rebels. I didn't, but... Oh, yes. Scummily floating my command center in the corner. This is going to work. Oh, yes. There you go. Spin it, spin it, spin it, spin it. Victory spin, victory spin, victory spin. And we've won! Yes! Oh, yes. Classic Terran tactics. When in doubt, float your buildings to the corner of the map. Now, I'm questioning whether there's actually going to be anything left in my base. Because this is like the big cutscene of that's a mega awesome battlecruiser. Real battlecruisers aren't that good. If you try and do that with a real battlecruiser, it would have died 10 seconds ago. And indeed, there's no actual base left. The game has actually accurately reflected that there is indeed no bloody base left.
Now let's get you boys out of there.
I'm going to be honest, there's not many boys left to rescue. That is just the artifact which we abandoned in the base. Because the game, I think, kind of makes a bit of an error, which is the artifact should have health. And if the artifact's destroyed, that's the end of it. But it doesn't. So instead, you can just float your buildings to win if you get closer to the end. Oh, scummy, scummy Terran victory. So there we are, ladies and gentlemen, as the alcoholic Jim Raynor settles into a nice drink in the cantina aboard that lovely ship we just saw swinging and save us. I think that's enough StarCraft 2 for now. I just wanted to revisit this game. I like just occasionally covering those games that I just have an enduring love of many years for. Like, you know, Total War and StarCraft. Who knows, maybe one day if Nintendo stop being dicks to YouTubers, I might even make something on my very, very beloved Advance Wars series. Oh, Advance Wars 2. Advance Wars 2 is the best game. Anyway, yes, that's enough StarCraft 2 for now. I just wanted to dip into this and tinker around with brutal difficulty. I don't know, because recently I've just been enjoying playing ridiculously hard games for whatever reason. Who knows, maybe one of these days I'll even bloody try Dark Souls. But yes, there you are, ladies and gentlemen. StarCraft 2, an utterly, utterly brilliant game. Even if the campaign story in StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty, at least, is not quite as good as back in the days of Brood War. And I'm sure I'll visit some more of my favourite old classics in time as well. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, I've been John. This has been many a true nerd, and this has been StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty campaign on the brutal difficulty. Thank you very much, and goodbye. What the hell? Alright, we've now got a Scottish zombie travelling with us. Oh, he's actually quite good now. And he's got over his drinking problem, which is... Oh, he eats human flesh. He's got some decent carrying capacity. Okay, fine, he eats people, but come on, let's not be flipping judgmental about this.